The Dragon's Temptation, written by Lily Cahill, narrated by Marie Hawkins. The Prophecy. The Dragomirs reach the end of their reign. Betrayal lurks in the heart of one they trust. The great will fall. Their sons will follow in their footsteps. When new bonds are formed and old sins forgiven. When pride and vanity are defeated. When the past is past. And when a new destiny is accepted, only then will peace return to the magical world. Chapter 1. Felicity. Felicity heard the crash of the back door as someone slammed it shut, followed by a muffled curse. Her eyes moved to the digital clock above the stove, which turned to 11:37 a.m. under her gaze. Well, at least Joy was finally home, even if it was 12 hours after she'd been expected. All calls to Joy's cell phone had gone ignored, only a tragically misspelled text message in the middle of the night. "Stop castling, I'm fine," had kept Felicity from marching over to Tanya Maxwell's house at 3 a.m, demanding to know her little sister's whereabouts. Felicity was too old for this. Hell, Joy was too old for this. They'd moved away from New York City to get away from that lifestyle. The partying, the temptation, the clubs where they only had to give their last name to be let behind the velvet ropes. When their maternal aunt Mabel Morningstar had passed away and left her home to Felicity, she thought it was the perfect answer. The small town of Augustus, Pennsylvania had the perfect balance of magical and mortal culture, and while not exactly a metropolis, it had a healthy population and was less than an hour drive from Philadelphia. Naturally, the first thing Joy had done once they'd settled in was find a pixie with extra time and extra mead on her hands. It was true, that old saying, the more things changed, the more they stayed the same. Felicity heard Joy's footsteps echo on the tile floor behind her as she continued to roll and punch dough into her fingers. At least Joy was wearing her heels inside the kitchen. Last time Joy had come home hungover, she'd tried to walk through the witch's brew without shoes on, and Felicity had had to chase her back outside. The running had made Joy puke in the grass of their backyard. Felicity would have thought that wearing shoes in an industrial kitchen would have been obvious, but apparently Joy needed to have it spelled out for her. If a customer had seen that, or worse, an inspector found out, then the witch's brew, the coffee shop that she and Joy owned together, would have been shut down in seconds flat. Sure, they ran it out of the bottom level of their 2-story home. That didn't mean they could treat the business portion of it the same way they did the apartment they shared.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?